Let's change the subject entirely. You may have spotted a slightly bizarre story this week about a little pig who went to a council meeting in Whangarei. Councillor Jayne Golightly, the pig's foster mum, went to ground in embarrassment after the story got out in the local paper, along with a picture of the tiny piglet swaddled in a blanket perched on the grandmotherly knee of Councillor Sue Glenn. But Jane broke cover this afternoon to explain to our Northern reporter, Lois Williams, that she didn't actually take the piglet to a council meeting, just to morning tea.
The pig was like a day old and was really being sort of hand-fed for my daughter that day because she had to go to her first day at high school. So the pig was actually in the car, and then the pig came up for morning tea for a cuddle, obviously, and everyone was very thrilled and excited to see her there. But then, of course, the story got misconstrued that the pig was interrupting a council meeting and I was trying to keep it quiet, and it's actually not the real story. So,
how did this piglet come to be in your possession?
It's from Dave's farm, and on the weekend we'd been out there, and there was probably about three real runty little piglets that my daughter obviously became obsessed with, and so we were allowed to take one home, and it was going to die anyway. So the other two did die, and she spent the first sort of 2 nights hand-feeding this piglet for, every second hour of the night, and she showed great nurturing qualities, and so that's the reason why the piglet happened to be with me that particular day.
What's the piglet's name?
Pig.
Pig. Right.
And the reason why it's Pig is because it's going to go back to the farm in a sort of another couple of weeks. It's probably going to be able to, sort of go back and it'll probably be fairly friendly pig. But when of course all the pigs are called, they're all called Big Pig. So if I didn't name the pig Pig, it was probably not going to get fed once it went to the farm. But I am assured that it won't be eaten, and I'm assured it will be a pet.
So you took it into the building just to sort of meet your colleagues, did you?
That's right. It was just it was in the lunchroom at morning tea. Yeah.
And this was just an impulsive thing, or did you feel you couldn't leave the pig in the car?
No, I just sort of I'd gone out to feed it, and of course they were all sort of excited about the fact that there'd been a pig there. So they were, well, can we have a look at it? So up we went. But the pig wasn't running around a council meeting, and it wasn't. It wasn't really doing what the advocate said it did. It was in the lunchroom, and Sue Glenn and everyone was having a cuddle. Then one of the other girls took it, and she took it off somewhere. Then we went into the mayor's office. She'd had the pig, and then in the meantime, she'd sort of put the pig somewhere, and then Karina had sort of picked it up. So the pig was kind of left there, not by me, and then it found its way to Karina's office. So no, it wasn't in the meeting. It passed around the council staff, yes.
And everybody had a bit of a cuddle of the piglet.
Everyone loved it, had a bit of a cuddle, yes, they did. Such a lovely pig. And she's gorgeous. Yeah, she comes when she's called. She follows you around like you're its mother. She's very, very well toilet trained already. That sort of took 5 minutes. She sleeps all through the night now. So, she's gorgeous. I mean, it's actually going to be quite hard to let her go, but she's lovely.
Councillor Jayne Golightly talking to our reporter Lois Williams. She comes when she called. She's called. That pig could train our dog.